You know that feeling, right? When you're planning a trip and suddenly you've got 15 tabs open. Comparing flights, checking visa rules, searching for best places to visit, and somehow still missing key details. Well, that used to be me until Microsoft released Copilot Researcher Agent. And since I work at Microsoft, I got to try it firsthand. Hey everyone, my name is Abhay, and in today's video, I'll show you how Researcher Agent can transform your research experience. So stay tuned. Now, to use Researcher Agent, you must have a Copilot license assigned on your Microsoft 365 business or enterprise plans. Once you have access, just visit copilot.microsoft.com and you'll see the Researcher Agent listed under the Agent section. Just click on that and you will see the main page from where you can get started. As part of today's video, I gave this agent one prompt, just one, and see it build my entire dream itinerary. Flights, hotels, restaurants, shopping tips, and even the weather forecast. All neatly organized, no back and forth and no rabbit holes. So in the next few minutes, I'll cover what is Researcher Agent, how it works, and why it's a game changer. And to prove it, we are going to plan a full 7-day Swiss adventure using just a single prompt. So, what exactly is the Researcher Agent? Well, Researcher Agent is part of Microsoft Copilot's new generation of intelligent tools. It's designed to do the heavy lifting of research for you. Not just share links, but actually find, compare, and summarize information from credible sources. You give it a prompt and it returns a clean, structured response. For example, instead of searching separately for best hotels in Zurich, visa requirements, and flights, you ask all of this into one single prompt. The Researcher Agent handles all the complexities and gives you one single clear, structured response. And the best part is, it's not just for travel. Students can use it for summarizing academic papers, professionals can compare market data, and creators can gather stats and facts for their content. It's built to understand your intent and deliver exactly what you need. The Researcher Agent really shines when your task is broad, detailed, and time-consuming. So think of any scenario where you need to gather a lot of data from various sources on the internet, consuming a lot of your time. But then you also now need to put that data into structure. A couple of scenarios that come to my mind is when a company is planning to launch a product in a new market, but then they also need a product market fit. Or a scenario where a startup is pitching their product to a VC, whereby they now need to be better prepared with analysis and market research. But these are just two examples. This agent can be used in any scenario where a lot of information gathering is required manually. Instead of actually dumping raw info on you, it organizes everything so you can take action right away. Now, it is not a substitute for human judgment. If your task requires niche expertise or personal taste, you still want to review and tweak the output. But when speed and thoroughness matters, this tool can turn hours of research into minutes. Alright, now let's see how Researcher Agent creates a travel itinerary with a simple prompt saying this. Create a 7-day itinerary for Zurich, Switzerland from Mumbai, India. Include top attractions per day and a rough cost estimate. And then I'll just hit enter. So, as you can see, first it asks me for my preferences around attractions, activities, preferred budget range, types of accommodation, and dining. So I'll respond saying, we'd love to see Zurich's main attractions like Lake Zurich and Old Town. Maybe a day trip to Lucerne. My budget is mid-range. Prefer hotels with good location and comfort. And finally, yes, Indian veg dining recommendations would be great. Researcher starts doing its magic. It's starting to understand my prompt first, which can take a couple of seconds. But then it will make sure that the output is correct. And once it's done that, the agent will begin its research. I'll click here to get more details of what steps the agent is actually taking. I now see what steps the agent is carrying out right now. Behind the scenes, it's actually scanning the web, pulling together insights, comparing options, and organizing everything into a format that's actually useful. I don't have to dig through 10 different tabs or skim endless articles. It's doing all of that for me. So whether I'm planning a trip, researching a topic, or exploring a new idea, Copilot lays it out in a clean table with sources, summaries, and recommendations. It's like having a research assistant who already knows what I care about and delivers exactly that. In the time it would take for me to open a few browser tabs, Copilot has already built a full itinerary or a report. I can scan it, tweak it, ask follow-up questions, and it keeps refining the results. It's not just a tool, it's a thinking partner. So while the demo rolls, just imagine how much time this saves. Imagine how much more confident you would actually be walking into a meeting, planning a trip, or making a decision. Because you've got the full picture. You don't have to chase it down yourself. Now, it takes a couple of minutes to process, but I've sped the playback speed here so you don't have to wait. Behind the scenes, it's scanning trusted sources, compiling the info, and structuring it into one clean, complete plan. Alright, here's what it has come back now. Now, before we go through all of it line by line, let us unpack what we are looking for. This isn't a list of links and just the text. It's fully formatted travel plan. The researcher agent has given me a nice summary of my trip to get started. Now this helps you to understand the itinerary at a high level. After that, it breaks it down into high-level day-wise itinerary with highlights and places to see. After that, it gives me a detailed plan for the entire day, right from arriving into Zurich to visit the old town and lakefront stroll that day. Then it shows me the details plan for day 2, right from morning to afternoon to evening, and including places to dine in between. And same for day 3 up until day 7. It then gives me accommodation and dining suggestions, a rough cost estimate, and cost saving tips along with a few links. Now, this is the kind of structure that turns a bunch of scattered searches into actionable bookable trip plans. It's not just a bunch of links, it's a fully formatted bookable itinerary. This is the kind of structure that turns scattered searches into a real plan. So there you have it. In just a matter of minutes, Microsoft Copilot's Researcher Agent took what would normally be a long, messy process and turned it into a complete, ready-to-use travel plan. It's fast, smart, and built to handle complex requests without missing the details. Whether you're planning a trip, researching a business strategy, or pulling data together for a project, this tool gives you a serious head start. If this video helped you see what's possible with AI-powered research, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives, and let me know in the comments what's the first thing you'd plan using the Research Agent. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.